Hi, I'm Tiffany. Welcome to MentorcliQ's Mentoring Soundbites, where we answer some of the most common and important questions professionals just like you ask about starting, managing, and growing their mentoring programs. In this video, we'll introduce you to several types of mentoring programs that are great for boosting employee engagement and job satisfaction. We hope that you find this video helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe for more mentoring best practices like these. Don't take any risks with onboarding, period. 30% of employees quit within the first 90 days and may cite poor onboarding experiences as the reason. Beyond extending the length of your onboarding program, give your new hires more support by assigning a mentor on day one, and then engage them with a structured onboarding mentoring program.
I think the one important thing to know is just think about all the stuff that you wish you would have known going into your role and think about it from a new hire's perspective. Because I know for me, what I know now when I joined 3 years ago, I wish there were some things I did know. And that's nothing bad to say. It's, there's some things you wish 2020 vision, but yeah, I think it's just really putting yourself back into that person's shoes to say what's going to keep them here and really hitting home at that fact.
One-to-one mentoring situations are the expected format, but they're not ideal for everyone or every situation. Sometimes group mentoring and mentoring circles can help provide a more comfortable environment for employees to learn. And when they're ready, they can hop into those mentor-led group conversations or stay silent and walk away, still feeling empowered.
This is what I've heard from programs in the past where it was just one-on-one mentoring, that some of the mentees, they're intimidated. They're nervous, they withhold, they don't quite know how to show up when all the focus is on them. And so in a group setting, the focus is dispersed. And in the group setting, no one really has to talk. My hope is that everyone will talk and share and explore, but they're not required to. In fact, I've structured the mentor's guide so that individual mentees can take notes. They can have reflections on paper, but not necessarily verbally disclose or verbally share. Most of them do verbally disclose and share, or they at least build up to it. And this is where courage is. This is the basis of courage, is especially tell courage, where we want their voice, we want to hear their ideas, we want them to self-explore and share what they're learning. And in a group of 3 mentees with 1 mentor who's doing their very best to create a safe environment, to me, it's a perfect recipe to build that courage and to build the vulnerability that's needed to go with it.
A common fear many people have is stagnating in their career. This is one reason why low engagement and turnover are high. When employees feel they aren't growing in their role, they're likely to look for other opportunities where they can grow. Career development programs give employees the opportunity to connect with others who can give them practical advice and allow them to get critical feedback on the types of skills and experiences they need to navigate through your organization. Offering those opportunities increases engagement and reduces turnover.
I think what is amazing about mentoring that we are achieving and we are addressing a lot of different needs that we have inside of the organization. So if we consider in the sector that we are, the utility sector, we are talking about a high qualified and specific knowledge and skills. So it's important to make sure that we are transferring this knowledge inside of the organization. And also one of the inputs that we received from our employees after running our engagement surveys and everything, it was exactly to create opportunities to collaborative work. So I think we are achieving it with the mentoring. And also when we are talking about DE&I, we are also putting employees with different backgrounds to work together. So we are having a lot of benefits in different areas inside of the organization.
High potential employees are those that often go above and beyond, excel with everything you give them, and are full of ideas that drive business forward. No surprise, they also get bored easily and are quick to leave if they aren't properly engaged and prompted. High potential mentoring programs are a great way to recognize them for their work, increase their networks with existing leaders, and grow them into the future leaders you know that they can be.
It's easy. High potentials were our first and our continuing target because we had a grassroots initiative at Moffitt and Nichol called the Young Professionals. And these are individuals who've joined the firm with an average of 0 to 10 years of experience. They formed to speak as one voice with our executive leadership, and they set strategic objectives for themselves. And one of the objectives that got the most airtime, if you will, was mentoring. They really wanted to find a way to connect with senior leaders across the company to help accelerate their careers. So really, they did all the heavy lifting for me.
Every organization relies on its leaders to drive teams to success. Studies show that people regularly point to poorly trained managers and leaders as the reason for quitting. You can increase employee engagement when you use mentoring to both increase the skills of your leaders and ensure that they have the space and interpersonal connections they need to grow effectively.
Every person who comes, right? Every leader's got their own journey that they've been along. And so they might need a focus area on communication. Maybe someone needs to have difficult conversations. They've all come from different places. And so we wanted to really make this their program that they can utilize to become the best leaders that were important to them, the type of leader they wanted to be. And so we wanted to empower them with all those opportunities.
Are you running any of these mentoring program types at your organization? Let us know in the comments below. There are enough mentoring program types to fit every employee engagement need that exists within your organization. To determine which programs best fit your company, do a bit of on-the-ground research, conduct internal polls to get feedback from your employees, and then roll out the types of programs that are in high demand. From there, recruit the right mentors and promote your programs once they're launched to maximize enrollment and participation. For even more mentoring tips, check out the links below the video or visit us at mentorcliq.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe to get updated on mentoring best practices like these.